1,000 pounds, but I do. It is very interesting, right?
Yeah.
Very complicated. Very complicated. What's your take on next gen? Tell me.
Okay,
On
but I have one more question about I have one more question first
Rachel Zoe?
about no, about so with RHOC,
Yes.
they're all trying to ice out Katie. I think this sounds like reality Von Teese where we had this big reveal. I think all of this hoopla about the finale is going to be nothing. Well, Gina Kirschenheiter has just said, well, I don't even know. If Katie comes back, I may not come back next season.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
Katie is,
I'm sorry.
I guess Katie and Heather are the two that aren't going to go back.
Well, that's what people say. But first of all, I think Gina's lying. Gina Kirschenheiter's not gonna. She's gonna quit, possibly. She says
I don't think
possibly. If we run, no, I don't think she would
We
ever.
all need the paycheck.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
all need the paycheck.
And this isn't true about Heather. This is just what the people are saying because she lives in
Okay.
LA. I'm not sure Heather would quit either. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think she likes
Well,
being there.
maybe
Unless she's doing a spin-off.
maybe
I
Heather
think she wants to do
and the
that.
kids
Maybe.
and the husband are going to do a spin-off of themselves as a family
Well, I think her son's
dynasty.
going to be on Next Gen LA, right? I think they're talking to her son about being on Next Gen LA.
Yeah.
Well, okay, he was spoken to, and he is look next. So there is it's over now this season. There's a lot going on about Next Gen. There first is an article that says it's the main producer says, look, one thing at a time. If we get, she's talking, if we get a second season, I'm like, you're going to get a second season.
Yeah.
And she says, but we're not even there with LA yet. We're not even there. But yeah, like let's maybe in the future. But she did say, yeah, she said, if we get green later, that happens. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, we have a cast. And yeah, Nick Dubrow was spoken to. But I mean, the reason why the New York cast, look, first of all, I think Next Gen LA could be. Imagine all the celebrity children. Like we have legitimate celebrity children
Correct.
that are now in their 20s, like where your parents are not, Ava Dash's father. Your parents are like Brad and Angie. Now, I mean, that's
Yeah.
just an example. But we have
Yeah.
real A-list
Celebrity
here.
kids. Yes.
Yeah.
Our daughter went to high school with a bunch of them, so we know.
Yeah. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think the possibilities are endless. The
Mhm.
thing is, they got to be careful because, like, Next Gen New York, it really does work because of the chemistry of the cast.
Yes.
Like, if they got to just really get people that know each other. Like, don't just throw people in there. But yes, Nick Dubrow apparently was spoken to. Mind you, he also is at school. I don't know where he goes to school, but he goes to college. Cynthia Bailey said her daughter was spoken to, Noelle.
Yeah.
And oh, your good friend, your very good friend. Way to bury the lead, David. Miss Maloof. Apparently, they spoke to
Yeah.
the twins.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
The
would.
thing I like about Next Gen New York, though, I have to say, it's like the early days of Housewives when they were really showing this rich, ultra big life that they were living. And that's what I liked about it.
They show New York. That's
Yeah.
what I love. Like the way
Yeah.
they show New York, which they didn't seem to do on the Real Housewives of New York City reboot. It didn't feel
Yeah.
like that. Like New York is such a. It is how New York works in your 20s. Like, let's day trade and let's be an influencer and let's go to this club. And I mean, that is how the kids
But I love it because I love
talk.
Next Gen that they show them walking the streets of New
Hmm.
York at night, in the day, in the like they're really showing the life that they live.
I'm looking
And I
for,
and I like that.
I'm looking forward to seeing the opulence of Beverly Hills come back.
Needs to.
I really want the opulence because you know where the boutique is, David. You've been here. You know the energy that Beverly Hills will never not have.
Right.
But it's just the beauty of what Beverly Hills is. I want to see that come back instead of just them sitting around at a dinner table talking to each other. And it's not even fine china, it's regular restaurant china. I'm like, give me some Yadro china, give me some, Baccarat stemware. Like give me something genuinely fabulous that I want to aspire to want to have my dinner look like.
I agree with you. Now, not everyone does agree with us. Some people, someone said to me the other day, you Hollywood types, and it was talking about me and a different co-host, and they were like, We want to see Emily and Gina. Now, I'm not saying this is me speaking. I'm just saying someone said this to me. We live a real life in the Midwest and we want to see representation that I agree with you that I want to like escape and I want Jennifer Tilly to be like, oh, whatever. Here's another $60,000 Louis Vuitton purse. I love seeing the ultra rich on my TV.
Well, I mean,
agree.
I'm not talking about Orange County. Orange County is an hour away from us, from
Mm-hmm.
Beverly Hills, but it's worlds apart
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle
one of
and
the
culture than what Beverly Hills
one
is.
of the best shows
Boring.
I think ever existed was Rich Kids of Beverly Hills. That was one of the best shows ever because it
Loved
was
it.
very true to form of what those kids were living.
I mean, they did not Uber Eats back then. They just took their limo
Send their
down the
driver.
street to go pick up, Mastro's. I mean, Mastro's is around
Yeah.
the corner, and I
Yeah.
always see Mark Wahlberg pull up in his Rolls Royce.
Yep.
Because you can just see it. I parked right in front of it actually today, my car. So you could see Mark Wahlberg pull up in a Rolls Royce with the open top, walks in, gets like 20 bags, puts it in the back seat, drives up
Drives
the
off.
mountain
Yep.
to his $100 million place. I mean, it's just what it is.
You
It's
see-
like
you
being
see-
in Monaco.
Down the street, we were at lunch at the Ivy, and Simon Cowell drives up in his like antique Rolls. I think it was a antique
Yeah.
Rolls.
Vintage.
Rolls, gets out of the car, picks up
It's
his
just
food from the Ivy, drives up. Like that's what
Like you're doing a drive-by. You're just like, oh, I'll just grab it on the way up, darling. I'll just be,
We're
what
at
do you
the-
want for lunch?
we're
Just
at the-
that.
We're at the Mayborn around the corner, just literally right behind our boutique.
Mm-hmm.
Judy just having a meeting downstairs
Yeah.
in the bar area with
But then
somebody.
there's 5 security guards, and you're not allowed to
Yes.
be in that space.
Well, no, we did. We walked up.
Well, yeah, because we know her.
But most people,
still.
like it's literally crazy. You see Judge Judy sitting there having a meeting, and there's all these security around her. So it's like a bubble around her
Yeah.
that nobody can get into, but she's there. It's
Can
Judge
you see her? Are they blocking her, or is it like
No, no,
far
no, no,
enough
you
You
away?
could see her.
I could see her. We went
No,
up and
there's-
said hello.
There's a very big, expansive space.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
time, she will not make eye contact
With anybody.
people unless you are directly in front of her and you're
Right.
speaking with her.
And it's crazy.
Like she's speaking with you.
It's crazy to see.
Well, she's focused on the conversations and what she's doing. She's very business.
I mean, Justin Bieber was living at the Mayborn for quite a while.
Usher has a suite on the second floor.
I
If you
mean,
ever
this
see
is
the elevator on the east side, then you see Usher.
I mean, that's why I love LA also. You do have the Cowl pops out, picks up the food, just gets in it. You go for the smoothie. There's Justin and Haley.
Yeah.
That's
are
the
sad.
part
Justin,
that's
Justin
Justin
Right.
Bieber does the skateboard in front of the store. One time he tried to run over Snow White because Snow White has her 2 palm trees that she goes to tinkle. And I was like, Justin! I'm screaming at Justin Bieber.
Literally.
Tell him not to go so fast.
I think it was a month or so ago when it was Keith Urban parked in the.
Oh, yeah.
He was parked in the no parking zone right in front of our
Oh.
boutique.
He's
And-
cute.
No, and I told him.
Right in front of our boutique.
I told him our song is "Somebody Like You." That's
Yeah.
our song.
But David, besides him being so tall, so lanky, so gorgeous, and
Guy.
skin so beautiful, his Rolls Royce was so shiny,
Gorgeous.
so
Okay.
gorgeous, so it looked like it just drove off. You know how when you get your hair blow dried at a salon, not at home, and then you walk up and you just want to swing it around.
It was that.
And his Rolls Royce, and that big dick energy with that Rolls Royce swinging it around. I mean, he parked the car so beautifully and
Yes.
got out of the car, and you think it was just like this cover shot. I'm like, is the wind blowing just
But
so?
David,
to be able to
there's
make your hair flutter.
There's an end of an era that has come to an end in Beverly Hills. 2 weeks ago, the Rite Aid on the corner,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Cannon and Cannon
most-
and Dayton, most iconic. Paris Hilton used to go there. Nicole Richie used to go there. Every celebrity closed.
24 hours open.
24
I went there back in the day, back once. There's a very smart man named David Yontef who took a shot one day, injected a GLP-1 called called Manjaro. The minute I took my first,
Did you do it in the parking lot?
no, but I did it way back before anyone else did it, and where people were like, "You are disgusting. You are taking this from diabetes patients," and I'm like, "I don't give one, not one fuck. I am good. I mean, fuck off." And I said, "This will change. This is Botox. This is
Yeah.
actually Botox. This will change weight loss forever, for good or bad."
Yeah.
Well, my point is, back when it was so hard to get, I mean, now you could get GLP-1s on any street corner or any website. Your dentist, your doctor, I mean, you could get it through anyone. Pretty soon, I'll be able to write you a prescription. I mean, I would go to rho.co/velvet because they actually monitor your journey. But back in the day, when it was like really hard to get and nobody, you had a travel, I was so addicted in the beginning
I know.
that in the middle of the night,
There were bones.
I went to that pharmacy that you're referring to because I'm like, I tried every other, and they're like, "Oh, of course we have it." And
Of
I'm
course
like,
we do. Everybody in Beverly
"Really?"
Hills is on it.
And it was like literally like 1 a.m. And I'm like, "Oh, this is David, shut the fuck up. Just hand over the prescription." I mean, it was all above board. I had a prescription.
Yeah.
But like I couldn't, the person that wrote me the prescription kept saying, "Good luck, sweetie. Like you're not going to find it." I found it every time. But that pharmacy was my little gold mine of like, "Oh, I can get it." That pharmacy had everything.
I
There's
mean,
my
that's
story.
our pharmacy, and now they've closed it.
No.
Yeah, they're going to
We've
build condos, I think.
we've
Or
been transferred to
Really?
this